What's up, guys? Dinofries here, and this is what my jawline looks like. But we're not here today to talk about my dazzling mustache. I need to tell you guys about Sea of Stars. This is an upcoming retro-inspired turn-based RPG by Sabotage Studio, the developer who made the action platformer The Messenger, which you guys may have heard of, that released in 2018 to very positive reviews on Steam. And from the moment I saw screenshots from this game, from Sea of Stars, and the videos of it, I was immediately intrigued. So you know I had to check it out. And so luckily, there's a demo on the Nintendo Switch. And it has like the first quest of the game until the first boss. It takes you like an hour to get through. Thanks, by the way, to Sabotage Studio. This is the way. Demos. So I want to tell you guys my thoughts. From the get-go, I was blown away by the graphics and the art style. It's how I was intrigued by this game in the first place, really. I mean, I feel like the presentation is everything, because you see a game, you're like, well, if it doesn't look cool, I don't even want to check it out. The gameplay could be spectacular, but if it looks like shit, I'm out, right? And it reminded me of Octopath Traveler, and I love the graphics and the art style in Octopath Traveler, and so I was hooked. I mean, this is like one of the best looking retro RPGs I've ever seen, on the same level as Octopath Traveler. And also, like Octopath Traveler, the music goes hard too. And I'm gonna use Octopath Traveler a lot because it's a very popular RPG. The second one just came out, and that's the best way to compare this game, I feel. Now, the combat, right? The meat and potatoes. It's your classic turn-based RPG. The thing is, though, like, I feel instead of reinventing the wheel, Sea of Stars just kind of capitalizes on the best parts of this tried and true system and just builds upon it. I mean, you got attack, you got skills, you got combos, you got items, and like, yeah, it's like, okay, they all have that. But like the game also incorporates my favorite part about Paper Mario, which is timed button inputs, right? I don't know what the, sorry, that's my cat. Okay, where were we? Right, Paper Mario timed button inputs. So before you make an attack, you hit the A button and you can do another attack. Or when the enemy attacks you hit the A button and you get a block, right? You reduce some of that damage. I just feel like it really makes turn-based combat just way more interesting. You know, there's also a skill. It's called it's like boomerang, and you like toss a boomerang out. It hits the enemy, it comes back to you. You hit A, and you're just bouncing forth and back. It makes turn-based combat way more fun instead of just hitting the button, waiting for your turn to pass, waiting for the enemy's turn to pass. And like, I know it's not a big deal, but that alone makes combat in turn-based RPGs just way more exciting. And you know what else makes RPGs way more exciting? Not random encounters. Octopath Traveler has random encounters, and I fucking hate it. You know what Sea of Stars doesn't have? Random encounters. And I fucking love that. Dude, I'm done with random encounters. Pokemon has finally moved on from it. I hope all RPGs move on from random encounters. It's the worst system ever. Now, what about the difficulty, right? Because it's more fun when a game is challenging, in my opinion. Well, fortunately, Sea of Stars is not a cakewalk. My characters died a handful of times. My party never completely wiped out, but my characters were dying here and there. I had to use all my items in that first hour. I had almost no items left by the end of the boss fight, which was lengthy and like challenging and fun, like really cool actually, by the way. And I'm hoping the game only gets harder after this first hour, because I really did have to strategize with the enemies. I mean, sometimes they have like vulnerabilities that you have to capitalize on, so they'll reflect certain damage types, and always going for those combos and not just mash and attack. And that was awesome. I love that. Also, the level up system was neat. Instead of just leveling up and the game chooses what stats you get to choose. So like, I want more health, I want more attack power or magic or mana, things like that. I like that it lets you choose, again, similar to Paper Mario, but it's also random. So I like that you can kind of play with different play styles according to the character that are on your party. And the only thing that's really left is the story, but I can't really judge it after just an hour. But the humor was pretty cool. It's funny, and the dialogues, and I didn't feel like skipping ahead just to get back to the battling. So I mean, that's, for me, that's good enough. But the story looks pretty cool. I mean, nothing really to say about that, but I'm looking forward to that as well. Who doesn't love pirates? Another thing, actually, and this is the last thing I'll say, the fishing in this game. Every game has fishing now, right? Like, what is up with that? But this game, actually, the fishing is cool. It was actually fun, and I love that they actually incorporated it into one of the dungeons. Like, you have to actually fish for a good item. I like that a lot. I mean, yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about this game. I mean, I guess the only thing I didn't like was that your equipment, like, you get new equipment and weapons, and I guess I wish that showed on your character. But I also know that, like, that's not really common for RPGs like this. I mean, your character is like just a small bundle of pixels, so that's okay. I'm not mad about that, but that would be cool. But I'm just nitpicking, so just saying. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is looking to be one of the most anticipated RPGs coming out this year, in my opinion. I mean, Octopath Traveler 2, who, am I right? I just can't wait to dive in. It comes out August 29th, and yo, Sabotage Studio, sponsor me? All right, that's my spiel. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Have you tried out the demo? Have you been looking at this game? Let me know what you think about Sea of Stars. Do it all in the comments below. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, buy my merch, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.